I try. Every trail I track, every path I make, every road lead back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi good people, I am Sherin Ziva from Progresif Bumi Shalawat Senior High School. In this precious chance, I would like to share you stories that told us we as a student must pursue to get our dreams. So, are you curious to the story? Without any further ado, let's get started! This story entitled The Wishing Hill by Wala Al-Jafari. Each morning, I take our sheep out to graze. Once they are munching happily, I sit down on my wishing hill and wait for the sun to rise. Just as the sun appears over the sand dunes, I make a wish and hope that one day it will come true. Soon, I hear my father's calling. "Time to go, Annabelle!" he shouts. I hop on Flash and together we gallop into the desert. I met my father's and we travel together over the sand dunes. In the distance, there are rocky mountains, but nothing else. In this nothingness, my wish was born. I dream that one day there will be more than nothing here. There will be a school. "Annabelle, pay attention!" My father's call from up ahead. I am full of my daydream and realize that I have gotten behind. I must catch up to my father's and others who are traveling the oasis. At the oasis, my friends just want to play and splash the water. "Come on, join us!" they call. But I have another plans today. I sit down in the sand to draw the school I have dreaming about. Suddenly, my stick knocked into two bright shiny shoes. I look up to see a man wearing a formal suit. He smiles at me, then stands up and says in a loud voice, "Good afternoon. I am the principal of a new school that has opened in the valley, beyond the dunes. I came to tell you that all children are welcome to our school." All the adults say the school is too far. They will not send their children across the dunes to the valley. I run to my father and beg him, "Please, father, please, let me go to the new school."
Yes.
Buy me North Korea.
When Veruca says,
Buy.
it's like a battle cry. And when Veruca says,
Mine.
well, I've jelly for a spine. And if Veruca said,
We will see, he says. On the way home, my father's is quiet and gloomy. I ask him again about the school. "Father, what if this is my only chance to go to school? I would be able to bring so much knowledge to our people. I could ride Flash there. She loves to run in the desert." My father sighs and says, "I wish you could go to school, Annabelle, but my answer is no. It would not be safe for you to travel so far across the desert by yourself." That night by the fires, I have an idea. Aha! What if we hire a road guide to take me to the valley? I asked my parents. Their job is to lead people across the desert safely. My father shook his head. lot of money. What if I sold my sheep? I'll do anything to get to school. But the next morning, something amazing happens. My Uncle George has heard my wish to go to school. He comes to tell my father that he will take me across the desert. I can't hardly believe it when my father announces to everyone that I will be going to school. Even though some people whisper to each other about me, I do not care. All I can see is smile that crosses flash peak. When the sun rises next morning, I do not have to make my wish into the sky. It has come true. I am going to school. By the time we reach the edge of the valley, I am hot and tired. The journey has been more difficult than I expect. Do you want to go back? Uncle George asked. No way! I will not give up my dream. Take care climbing down the slope, Uncle George warns. And do not be fooled by the shimmer of water in the distance. That is just a mirage. It will disappear when you arrive. Good luck. With the help of a rope and a lantern, I carefully descend the steep slope alone. But with one wrong step, my foot gets stuck between two rocks. Ah! Help! I cried. But the only sound is the echo of my word coming back to me. Ah! Ah! I take a deep breath, hold onto the rope, and pull my foot up. I must be brave and keep going. Before long, Flash and I make it to the bottom. We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray! Suddenly, we hear a strange noise coming from behind the buses. I am frightened and tell Flash to stop so we can listen. Shh! Listen. Flash looked back at me as if to say, do you want to go back? No! Stopping now! I say. As an antelope lunges out of the bushes, we leap into a gallop, laughing as we try to catch him. At last, we arrive at the school. I can hardly wait to begin. School is just as magnificent as I imagined it. I love learning about numbers, letters, new places, new ideas. When I arrive at home at the sunset that evening, everyone is waiting for me. They have so many questions. I tell everyone about my wonderful day at school. I learned how to count so I can keep track of my sheep. I learned how to read so I can share stories with the little one. A few days later, I cross the desert again. I am much happier and less fearful this time. Because this time, there is a long line of children following me. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the end of my story. From this story, we can learn and learn. The first, dreams are belong to everyone. The one who wants to fight for their dreams will make it come true. The one who keep on daydreaming will not get what they want. The second, keep going until your dreams comes true. Thank you for your nice attention. I am Sherin Ziva and see you bye-bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.